Counselor.
Today I'll be talking about the Navy. I was in the Navy for 11 years, so I have some experience. First thing I talk about is jobs. There are a multitude of jobs in the Navy. You can work on ships, from serving food to actually working on the engines and stuff of the ships. You also work on aircraft, which you will go onto the ship because you land-based and then turn around and go on ships for deployments, 6-month deployments. Although they are talking about changing that, making the deployments shorter. And then they offer any sort of job that you could think of, from a mail clerk to secretary type jobs. Education, there's a couple different things. The GI Bill, you can get, you pay $100 per month for the first year that you're in, and then the Navy, the VA will actually pay for your schooling. They give you a book stipend, they give you housing allowance, and they pay for your tuition. And the housing allowance is based on where you actually live. Depends on how much you get. They also offer the tuition assistance while you're in the service. They will pay for 100% of your books and your tuition while you're serving. Another thing is, when you are deployed, you're still able to do education. They have colleges that are actually on board the ship that you can go to and get your degrees. Something else that they have is a family support group. The Navy's real big into family support. They have a lot of different opportunities for families and support groups and everything. Retirement. There are two different things for retirement. One is the pension. 20 years. After you serve for 20 years, you can get out and actually have a pension. It's, I believe, half your pay when you got out is what you get per month. The other thing is it's a 401k, but it's actually called through a savings plan. You put money into it while you're in, and then after the Navy actually puts more money into it, kind of matches it. It's based off of like stocks. You have different stocks. You pick your stocks, or you can just go with the generic government stocks. When you go on deployment, if you are on an aircraft carrier, for instance, you get hazardous duty pay for being on the flight deck. You get separation pay for being away from your family. And then if you are air crew flying in planes, then you get flight pay on top of that. So you get a little bit extra money for being overseas. Health care, there's optical health care, there's dental and medical. And with all of those, if you are the active service member, you do not have to come out of pocket for any of it. They pay for all of your health care. If you're a family member, and as long as you go to the facilities on base, you don't come out of pocket for anything. If you go off base, you'll have to pay a co-pay, but it's not a whole lot. And majority of every provider, service provider out there, will take the medical insurance that you have. And that's about it.